There's a new viral drink.
We don't have to do this.
We
don't
do.
have to try every new thing.
Dan, we need to be popular on the internet. So
White Monster
yes.
and Greek yogurt.
I don't believe this is going to be good.
God has abandoned us.
He's going to abandon us if we drink this.
Who was the first person to try this? Jail.
What are we doing? I bought the ingredients. We're going to mix them together.
Okay, so this is your implement, is it?
Yeah. I'm going to spoon some yog into this glass and then pour the Monster in and give it a whisk. Don't get yogurt on our nice chair.
I'm going to open it towards you.
Oh, you sprayed me in the face?
Yeah, a bit of yogurt spray.
I didn't think you'd actually get me.
Get your protein. Oh, it's giving Gym Boy, isn't it? Someone was like, I need to get my protein and my energy.
Wait, it's got...
Ew. Okay, I thought that was just like the skin on the yogurt then for a moment.
Coating. Where do I put this?
It's supposed to be a small tub of yogurt to an entire can. So
Yeah.
I reckon a few more scoops.
Yeah.
Or like, that's fine for this small glass.
Okay.
This is already an aberration. Okay, there we go.
All right, let's crack the Monster. Monster Energy Ultra.
Oh.
Do you know I've never drunk one of these?
Go on, just raw dog a sip, Phil. Give us the review. Flavor
Oh.
described as... Well, that's not a good start, is it?
I'm going to die 5 years younger. Right, here we go. Mixing them together. They're congealing straight away.
You got chunks.
Right, hold the glass. I will whisk.
What in the Victorian is that, Phil?
I brought the hand whisk so we can be trad husbands.
The hand whisk tail. All right, here we go.
Wait.
The glass is too thin.
There we go. Oh, we're going.
Well, who bought a wobbly glass?
Wait, let's...
Is it even stirring the thing?
I bought...
Phil's aggressively spooning.
All right, I'm spooning. I'm mixing like they did in the olden times.
3 hours later.
It's creaming.
I don't like my utility drinks to look like a medical emergency.
Sufficiently mixed.
Spoon on the side.
Now, I made it for you.
Are you this guy?
Have a big gulp. Big gulp.
I
Big,
can smell the monster.
large gulp.
Here's to the gains.
Oh my gosh. You like it. He's smiling.
Wait.
What? No. Shut up. Wait. Is it good?
Who am I? What have I become?
This can't be good.
Phil, it's like a fizzy Yakult.
Wait.
And that's some good f***ing shit.
I love a Yakult.
It's a lemony yogurt. That is probiotic. And yet,
Whoa.
they f***ing did it.
It's nice.
I thought it would be chunky.
No.
But it's foamy like a milkshake.
It's like fizzy rainbow yogurt. If a Jaeger bomb is from hell, this is like heaven. It's like a thick Jaeger bomb.
a thick, frothy, nice Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't think about the lumps in it.
I've never gone into something more scared and left so pleased since my first gay experience.
Well, now I don't want to drink the rest of this. Hello, welcome to Hard Launch. I'm Phil.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Davis.
Anyone listening is going to be so confused. We can't do that. Davis isn't here. He's now on the soundboard from last week. If you
And
didn't
I'm
listen
Davis.
again,
And I'm Davis.
if you didn't listen to the Polycule episode, Davis,
Is the third.
he's the third.
Do you reckon he sleeps in the middle?
Yes.
Supporting them on both sides of his meaty chest. Happy 6 months of the Hard Launch podcast.
Yes. 6 months.
Of fan being legal.
Fan is legal. How does that feel? It's flown by.
Can't talk about your stepbro, but you can talk about Dan and Phil. In Keir Starmer's Britain, we take it.
I'm not going to go into that.
Okay. That lava lamp hasn't fallen over for 6 months.
I'm surprised it's still bubbling, to be honest.
we haven't said something that's gotten us cancelled.
You've been pretty close, Dan.
You've been pretty close. Leave Mary Berry alone.
Look, I didn't
We all saw what you did last
I didn't
week.
mean to say that. You goaded me into saying it.
You actually literally said it unprompted.
Look, if you didn't listen to the Patreon, I said something untoward about Mary Berry.
Well, now we have to play it.
Mary Berry, she kicked... I'm not going to say that because she's a lovely old lady, but she made some really nice hot cross bun recipes.
Kicked ass? What were you going to say?
Kicked her up the wall.
There you go for all the Spotify people.
Great. There we go. Yeah. How have you felt? I think everyone's been...
Free.
It's been free.
Naked.
We've been frolicking naked in public, hand in hand.
That is illegal.
That is illegal.
If you're wondering why Dan's wearing colour, I'm wearing my grassiest t-shirt because this is dropping on 420.
Blazing it. We're not blazing it, YouTube. If you even say the W... Oh, my God. We've gone into...
I forgot we had a green phone.
We've gone into the green background. Is this the colour for this week?
I think I did it in case we wanted to do like an ironic sponsor moment, and then I would make it green for money. But now it's just the episode.
So say the W word.
Sorry, no, we're censoring that. In the UK...
If you even say it on YouTube, firstly... It gets removed, 18 plus restricted, which happened to us before. But also, it's not legal here.
Unless you get like a doctor thing.
I have migraines. I could technically get it for that.
The irony, do you know the UK is one of the countries that exports the most medical marijuana?
I didn't know that, but you just said marijuana, so now we're going to get demonetized immediately.
We censored it. I said maracas.
Oh, maracas.
We export so many maracas in the UK.
But if anyone is partaking in a different country where it is legal, I
probably
hope
need it to get through this.
Having a nice time listening to us drink creamy yogurt together.
How's the Fedible hit?
The Fedible.
I must be hard to tell whether it's the substance or just Dan and Phill being the way they are on any given Monday, though. So
I would say every episode has a slight drug-induced feeling to it.
Different episodes give different vibes.
Yeah. What's today's vibe? You've switched off to the green. I thought we were having a green moment while we talk about
sorry,
this.
you want to keep the green?
Keep the green.
Okay, let me find the green.
I invested in this green light. It needs its time.
No.
Are we allowed to talk about anything?
Go on, Phill. Tell us your funniest green anecdote.
I have not partaken much in my life because I'm annoying enough.
Phill on substances, like sugar's bad, guys.
Me on a Red Bull is like, whoa, chill out.
I think the problem is, like, you need friends or activities or parties, and we don't, like, leave the house, so that is just not a likely occurrence.
Someone once did throw a brownie into my mouth when it was open. I didn't mean to eat it, but it went in my mouth. If you put a snack on the table, I'm going to eat it no matter what it is.
Yeah, so we went to a friend's house and they had some brownies and the plan was just to chill and play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And we were having a great time.
I was giggling a lot at Toad. I thought Toad was hilarious. But if you think about it...
Look at that guy!
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Is that a hat or is that his head? What's going on?
Can he take that off?
I don't know.
Why does he sound like that?
But then...
If you showed me that, I'd have myself.
You would.
Yeah,
and you did.
But then someone we were with, out of nowhere, went, oh, I got a friend, and they might come over. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Now, why is this interesting?
Well, this friend was an A-list actor.
This friend was literally triple A-list celebrity male actor.
And I was...
that we cannot name because of the story that we're telling.
Imagine Jake Gyllenhaal's just going to show up to your friend's house. It was kind of similar vibes. But I had a crush on this actor, and I was not dressed for the moment.
I don't know why our friend went way back with this guy, but what do you mean he's going to swing by? And I, to be honest, wasn't really digesting much information, so I was just like, okay, cool. Phill freaked out a little bit.
I went from the funny Toad into the paranoia and stress because I didn't want to meet one of my favorite celebrities while I was in a Galaxy t-shirt and some kind of sweatpants.
Yeah, it was mid-2010s. Phill had emo hair, he had a space t-shirt on, and he didn't feel ready to meet someone that he'd had a crush on for 10 years.
I was greasy as well. It was like the next day after staying over at someone's house.
The day after.
So I freaked out.
You'd had a Domino's.
Without saying anything, I just left the house.
Where did you go?
ASDA.
What do you mean?
I was just freaking out and I was like, I need to go somewhere.
I gotta leave, I can't do this.
I'm gonna calm down and read some labels on some produce.
You spent 2 hours
I was not in my right mind.
walking around an Asda.
I just started reading labels on dry hair shampoo and stuff, just freaking out this celebrity was coming.
Oh, Phill.
I was stressed.
And then it turned out, guy never showed up.
I mean, you could have texted me sooner. He's not coming.
I was not able to text.
Fine.
So I'm sorry, I left you in the dry shampoo aisle, living your worst life.
The rule is avoid the brownies, your favorite celebrity.
Moral of the story is don't do it, kids.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your biggest crush of all time will turn up and judge you for your chopped outfit.
Grease ball.
Okay, Phill, for anyone listening who has maybe partaken.
Yes.
And you are...
I'm coming to your house.
The person in their life.
Yeah.
Say something nice that would reassure them.
Wow, you're so cool and attractive and put together.
Love your t-shirt.
Great outfit.
Great hair. Timeless.
Keep being a great person. Miranda.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You healed them, Phill. Well done.
Thank you.
All right. Coachella happened.
Coachella.
Which is like kind of about the music and also about all of the people turning up and embarrassing themselves.
I can't believe, did you see Justin Trudeau?
Is he allowed to do this?
He looks like a frat boy now.
Can you be one of the most important politicians in the world and then just go to Coachella looking like a barista with Katy Perry?
I think so.
Backwards cap.
I think anyone can do anything. And
white t-shirt at a festival. He's not in the pit, is he?
He's about to deliver some pizzas.
He does look like that.
Canadian ham.
I would...
Are you saying that you've got a crush on Trudeau?
Chew the pork knuckle. Oh, who wouldn't?
I mean, I would.
Yeah, we can be honest about that. It's okay.
Not with Katie at the same time.
Sat in the chair.
Justin Bieber.
What's she singing in the background?
She's singing, "You're gonna hear me roar."
No, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Roar. It's fucking raw.
Actually, too much information on your Trudeau fan fiction right now. But wouldn't that kill the vibe? I don't know.
What are we talking about?
The VIP-ness of Coachella.
Penis.
I just don't actually understand it. Is this a real event or is it just an influencer concept?
Penis.
Because I think of festivals and I think of Reading Festival and this is decrepit cannibalism situations, okay? Mud, there's no showering, we're sleeping on the grass, everyone's gonna die.
We're beneath the moss.
And then you look at Coachella and everyone's in a £15,000 yurt.
How is that happening? They've got like an entire shower situation set up, but works with hot water. They've just brought along into a car park.
We had to go on a 3-hour journey to a Burger King just to poo when we went to Reading Festival.
I mean, I've not slept at Reading Festival, but it was horrible even for the day.
The Burger King next to the train station was the nearest clean toilet.
Oh.
3 hours.
But I feel like you're not really doing it unless you're doing that.
Exactly. If you don't almost die, it's not a festival, right?
It's all about having your butt cheeks encrusted with diamantes and having a photo and going home. You don't even listen to the artist when you're there.
I remember there being a kebab van and me thinking, wow, this is bougie. And they have influencer gifting tents.
That is a bit dystopian.
What in the Black Mirror hell is an influencer gifting tent?
I did get a video of someone like shoving 9 pairs of sunglasses into their bag going, they're all free, let's get all of them. And I'm like, come on.
We had, go to the Brown campsite and you can see Stinky Pete's ketamine tent. There wasn't the influencer gifting tent.
Not the ketamine tent.
I didn't go in, but I saw it. Everyone was talking about it.
Not from Stinky Pete.
Stinky Pete.
I'm not feeling inspired to go to Coachella, to be honest.
No.
No. Apparently it fills your nose with black dust.
They deserve it.
Not that kind of dust.
Black dust.
The dust from the desert.
The dirt, yeah. But Phill, you like the idea of standing in the VIP because, let's be honest, we've talked about Phill at British muddy festivals before and you didn't like the caveman lifestyle.
I like to be at home. I'm just going to watch it on TV. I don't care if I'm next to Sabrina Carpenter. I can watch it on the telly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can sit in your pants with your hot cocoa.
I enjoyed Justin Bieber's set, though. I noticed it was quite controversial because he was just playing YouTube videos.
The YouTube.
But there's something quite intimate about that, isn't it?
We've seen a lot of people try and do good stuff. So someone being like extreme low key. I heard that it's basically like when you go to your gay best friends and they make you watch music videos all night.
Are we the gay best friend? Because we do that a lot.
We do, yeah. Every single hangout turns to, let's like cast our favorite YouTube videos to the TV now. And we'll just sit there for 2 hours going.
It was quite controversial though. Some people thought he'd phoned it in because you go to a show and you're expecting like Katy Perry riding a lion across the stage.
I think we've just seen a lot of put together stuff. And so seeing something like radically raw dogged was quite fun.
And it was quite like, I'm hanging out with my mate and we're just like watching things together.
If Beauty and the Beat came on, I would have been in the pit.
You would?
I would have been elbowing people. I'd have been screaming, crying, throwing up.
Yes, and he did play that.
Back.
He did it.
Exactly, for the people.
But forget pop culture. There's more important things happening in the world, my children. Here's the thing. Chuck E. Cheese, more like Chuck That Child.
Okay.
Mr. Charles Entertainment Cheese has been seen literally kicking a child in the bum.
Now, this made me laugh.
He's trying to kick a football. He's not seen the kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was jokingly kicking a child.
No, he's going to kick a football.
Allegations. Wait, Phill.
He's like, right, I'm going to kick the ball. Bop.
It's hard to see through the Chuck E. Cheese head.
I assume
You're aiming at the ball, and then a child comes out of nowhere.
Or it's a preamble to a Five Nights at Freddy's situation. All the cheeses are going to start kicking children across the US.
There's a certain amount of flexibility that you have as a child. It's okay. It can be a bit funny if nobody's hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure my brother kicked lots of children when he dressed as Marshall when he worked in a bowling alley.
Marshall
the dog.
Marshall the dog. What brand?
That's his story to tell. I'm sorry.
Okay, we need Phil's brother on the podcast immediately to tell us the story of how he was the off-brand Mancunian Chuck E. Cheese and
kicked children.
I thought he got beaten up by children.
He got beaten up by the kids. You've got to like assert dominance if you're a mascot.
Yeah, you can't fight back, but if you can, you'd win.
Grandma Gorilla.
Oh.
The world's oldest gorilla has turned 69.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nice.
Ha ha ha. They are literally turning 70 next year. And no one's going to give a shit because we all chose to joke about them turning 69.
I didn't think gorillas could live that long.
Phill, 70 is the milestone, and we're all just saying 69?
Okay. Yeah, it's true. I heard 70 is the new 30.
Are you just planting that seed early?
Yeah. I think I'd want to hang out with that gorilla. It looks wise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure you could learn a lot from them.
Looks more intelligent than most humans.
Apparently, they are coming for the late R.I.P. Ingo the Flamingo, who died aged 75.
A flamingo can live to 75? I thought they'd live to like 3.
I'm going to be real. What the does a flamingo do for 75 years?
They must get so bored of eating krill every day.
You are stood in a pond on one leg.
Yeah.
How sore would your knee be?
They are going to have
the arthritis in that 75-year-old flamingo.
Thigh gains. Have you seen them spin themselves completely upside down, though? That's a party trick.
Well, we wish them all the best.
Yes.
May you make it to 76. That flamingo.
Talk about hard candy. California chocolate has been removed from the shelves after a Viagra contamination.
So before you start thinking, how the no, this was being sold as a male enhancement product.
Oh, it was sex chocolate.
Yeah, well, it was called Gold Line Aphrodisiac Chocolate Male Enhancement Sachet.
But they hadn't said they'd literally put Viagra on it.
Well, they were thinking like, damn, how do we make this product enhance the male thing? Maybe we just literally straight up put Viagra in it. Cheating. Cheating. Hello. But you got to be careful with that because what do you not combine, Phill?
Poppers.
Poppers and Viagra. If you take medication with nitrates, it can literally cause you to die instantly.
Allegedly.
No, Phill. This is a serious medical...
No. What? I don't know why I said that. Don't include that.
We're including that.
No,
I'm sorry, we're in a
I
post-Mary
don't want people to like die because I said allegedly.
To be clear, never Viagra and poppers or various prescription medicines with nitrates.
No. And don't buy off-brand Viagra chocolate out of a gas station.
If you want to get an enhancement, just get the actual tested drug.
Once on Tatanoff, I bought like one of those...
Where the f*** is this going?
97-hour energies from an American gas station. I thought I was going to die. My eyes started vibrating in my skull.
No one needs to do anything for 97 hours.
I could see behind me while I was walking forwards. My mind was thinking colours. And numbers were coming out of my breath.
I mean, lots of people can do that. You do that in primary school. But I'm glad that you unlocked that for yourself.
Thank you. That was the thing.
Big day.
Big news
energy.
Yeah. He's got big
BNE.
news energy today. I'm going to have some big sad energy because Dan is leaving me again this week.
Okay, I'm getting skiing lessons. You've seen this photo of me crashed out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Emotionally and physically.
I can see why you'd need lessons if you're going to...
I bought a jacket. And I intend to use it more than once.
That's fair.
So I'm going to get some lessons to investigate whether this is something that I actively want to do in my life.
And to be fair, I was invited and I said no because Phill and skiing, I think, would mix with broken legs and mayhem.
You would be welcome to have lessons.
We would.
But I think if we all have a moment of calm objectivity.
Yes.
Phill and skiing maybe just isn't the thing.
It just looks so physical as well. You're carrying boots.
It is an exercise.
You're cold.
Yeah.
You're whizzing around. You're sweating.
You're also accelerating downhill is supposed to be the appeal. And I just see that being an upsetting experience
I'm
for
picturing why Phill nearly died of 7.
I think it would just be died.
Phill died.
Phill died. Yep, no clickbait.
I know many people that got injured skiing, so I'm telling Dan, don't push yourself off your limit.
I'm not going to show off.
I'm
just going to try to stay upright for a few days.
Stop showing off in front of your friends.
Now, Phill is not allowed to be home alone because of the dying things.
As
so
in
we're
DYE.
forcing Phill to... Yeah, he's not killing people.
No.
If you leave Phill alone, Phill just starts biting people.
I know, it's a problem. So I dyed all of the...
Cannibalism.
Stop it. I dyed all of the towels in our house green last time Dan left.
You have to go visit your family. And I'm going to text your mum and I'm going to say, keep him away from the fabrics.
Who's in the mood for pink towels?
No. I don't want flesh-coloured fabrics.
What about dark green? I'll redo the green, but nicer, like a deep forest green.
Black?
Black towels.
Well,
no.
then get out. No, we're not doing this.
Okay, I'm going to go see my fam.
Also, the main reason, this is both a lie, it's not about me learning to live and making my jacket have value or Phill seeing his family.
Yes.
We're leaving because Phill made the house stink of onions.
I ruined the house. Basically, one of our houseplants which we bought was full of these tiny black flies. I was so annoyed.
We bought a plant and it came with a bug.
It came with a whole freaking zoo in there. So I Googled it, and the way to get rid of it was something called neem oil that you put in the soil.
You're supposed to get like a jug of water and go bloop, bloop, and then water the plants.
A little drop.
Phill just got the jug of oil and went blub, 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 blub. Industrial foot smell.
It smells like feet onions.
Cheese bomb.
It's so bad.
You are not supposed to just open the raw thing.
No.
Or what is it made of? It's like the compound that makes garlic smell.
The raw compound of garlic.
But rather than
and
being
feet.
the tasty thing that you put too much of in a bolognese, it's just the absolute chemical thing.
Yeah.
And Phill just went blah, 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 in all of our plants.
It smells so bad, it's making my eyes water.
Gassed out.
Yeah. We smell like a stale garlic bread house made of garlic bread.
We smell like a cheese foot house.
Yeah. Just buy something else if you got those flies, or learn to live with them because it's not
Or
worth.
read the back of the bottle once and dilute it 1 part oil, 1 million part water.
Deal in instructions in
We don't have
this
time
life.
for that. It feels like pour first,
Just whatever.
sniff later.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
I agree.
Teaspoons, instructions, not doing it.
And speaking of nasty fluids, do you see our cocktail video?
Oh yeah, but that was a ride, wasn't it?
We actually did well.
We did so well.
If you didn't see, we tried cocktails from around the world.
Yeah.
And we only offended a few countries.
Only slightly the chili.
We really pleased the people of Sweden
Yes.
by roasting Denmark.
We did roast Denmark, and I know that's not what you all drink.
We're not getting into that.
It seemed
Not
funny.
getting into the Northern Europe beef.
No. Also, apology to anyone that watched the Patreon version of the video.
Jesus Christ.
Because a notification email went out to everyone, which
And
said...
the video title was, "We are making our nasty student cocktails."
Yes.
That's the full title. However, in some email apps, it abbreviated the title. So a lot of people just got a notification that just said, Dan and Phill, our nasty student dot, dot, dot.
That's so... Only us would send that email to so many people. I'm sorry, anyone that opened that.
And I'm Davis.
I am so sorry.
We're going to proofread things from now on.
Yeah. We need to think about how things are going to get distastefully cropped, taken out of context. I think a lot of people probably got their hopes up, though.
Yeah.
But what is our?
Our?
Like, collectively, we have one.
We've enrolled
nasty
in postgraduate study,
student.
and we've now...
Richard! All right. How's it going, girl?
She's feeling excited for Dan to twist her. Richard's feeling ready for
Okay.
Dan to give the twisty.
Another yellow one.
It's the-
I can see so many
It's the
colours.
yellow
They're all
ball.
yellow.
Do we need to give it a mix?
Where is the red ball?
I can't even see it. It must be in the system
I
somewhere.
can see the gold ball.
Oh.
Who's going to get the pig?
If you follow us on Patreon, even on the free tier,
Even for free.
you're going to be entered into the draw to win the golden pig.
When that golden ball drops out of Richard,
When it drops.
we will send one of you an
pig.
actual golden pig.
Oink, oink.
Please do not live in North Korea.
Pop. Read it in a sexy ASMR voice.
Do you think penis size should bother people?
No, is that really what it says? This is after I was talking about 12 inches the other day.
Oh, when the Richard needs a Richard.
When the Richard needs Richarding. I found out there's only...
Oh my God, don't go back to you Googling 12-inch penises.
It's important. There's only like 10 people on Earth with a penis that is over 12 inches.
Phill was sat there like, how many people on Earth have a 10-inch penis? How
12,
many people
12.
on Earth have an 11-inch penis? How many people on Earth have a 12-inch penis?
But 12 is the thing you go to if you're thinking like, oh, what's the big one? Like, what's a really big penis? Oh, a 12-incher. It doesn't exist.
Turns out no one has that. Like, they were like, a
Yeah.
few thousand people maybe have a 10er.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple dozen people have an 11er, but it's like, it's just not a thing. If there's a 12, you are a medical anomaly.
It's like having a 3-inch nipple.
Yeah, it's like having a 3-inch nose.
Yeah.
It could happen, but there's probably 6 people on Earth.
10-inch toe.
So the Tinder profile's lying. Should people be bothered about it?
I think
Phill, what do you think?
people should be happy with their bodies no matter which one they get. You are beautiful no matter what they say. Even if you've got a 0.2 incher, there's a lot you can do with other body parts.
Yeah.
You could have a long toe. You could have particularly rounded fingers. You could have a very bulbous nose. Everything has a reason.
Yeah.
Or the person that you're with might have a very, very shallow
Ear. Mormons.
Mormons.
Yeah.
Soaking.
Don't they do the ear thing too?
I think you've invented the ear thing. What's that?
Oh, I'm definitely making it up. It's like the one hole is sinful.
They're not putting anything in an ear.
I'm just saying that other holes aren't sinful.
However,
it's
do you know if you're not meant to do this, but if you get a Q-tip and you put it in your ear, it does feel good. So they could be onto something there. If the ear hole was big enough, it might feel good.
If you want to make bank on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Is anyone listening with a giant ear hole? Because I've got a very deep belly button. It goes on for ages. So I don't know if there's something there if I run out of popularity.
6 months in, I'm calling it. This is
what?
The worst conversation we have had on this male podcast. We should be spreading baseless conspiracy theories.
We should. But
talk about a supplement. I don't want to hear about the butt.
If I put my finger into my belly button, I don't know where the end is. It's just like an endless hole. You can't feel what's beyond. I don't think they tied it. I think it just goes straight through me.
And connects to what?
I don't know.
The butt. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's crowdfund an investigation into that. Maybe we can get Louis Theroux or Brian Cox to look into this situation.
When I'm washing myself, I put loads of soap on my hand and I just slap it so it like goes deep inside just to make sure I've cleaned down there.
I would rather talk about the 0.2 inch penis.
I'm talking about being clean.
I think
if you're deep, you've got to clean it out.
Yeah, look, Phill started this conversation with the answer, which is body positivity, no shaming. You got what you got. Some people want things that they don't have. They get something and it's all good. And like you say, Phill, we're covered with things that can do jobs. So, I mean, like as a recipient, people can have preferences, but you can't judge or shame other people for what they may or may not have been given by God. Yeah, because here you are with the belly button and I never want to look at you shirtless ever again.
It's cavernous.
Can we, listeners, yes, we ask for you to send in voice messages so that you too can have the audacity of this bitch. What would you like to get off your chest?
Let us know.
Hi, Dan and Phill.
Hi.
My name is Eula from Vancouver, Canada.
Hi.
Hey.
And earlier today, I sent my mom a mortifying message, including a picture of Dan Howell with photoshopped Big Naturals and the caption, LMAO Dan's Big Naturals.
Oh, no.
And she responded before I could undo it. So, thanks for that.
Maybe you awoken something within Mom. Oh, no, not that one. It's very realistic.
LMAO, Dan's Big Naturals. Yeah, disowned. Disowned.
Yes.
Not invited to the funeral.
You're out of the will.
Yeah, that's rough. I'd say I'm sorry, but you had the image.
Yeah.
Who did you mean to send that to?
That's the thing.
M-U. I don't know.
You kind of suited it, though.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah. Sister Daniel.
Sister Daniel.
Just the same.
You need to get one of those chest pieces that they have on Drag Race for Sister Daniel next time.
Are we talking like a tasteful one or one of like the...
Bazongas.
Bow! I don't think the Spirit Halloween accounts for that.
Every time you squeeze it, it could make a noise like the Jesus, like, oh!
Talk about her respectfully, please. Oh! Right, next.
Hi, Dan and Phill.
Hi.
My name is Reese.
Yep.
And
Hey.
I'm from Florida, and I would like to hard launch that my on and off boyfriend of 2 years broke up with me on April Fool's Day.
No!
And I genuinely thought he was kidding when he first sent me a message.
Oh my
no.
God.
But then I realized he wasn't kidding. He was actually breaking up with me.
Oh, sorry about that. I mean, there's certain days you can't break up with people.
That is atrocious.
Valentine's Day, Christmas Day,
April
Boxing Day,
Fool's Day.
9/11. Respectfully, wait until...
I mean, I guess for the rest of time, you'd have to tell people my boyfriend broke up with me on 9/11.
Just like
that'd be really weird, wouldn't it?
choose a different day.
No one would really be paying attention to you or giving you sympathy if you said that.
There's the window of time as well.
I mean, Boxing Day? Boxing Day is like,
No.
Christmas Eve would be worse. If you really hate the person, maybe it's like, okay, wait till Boxing Day.
Just wait until January the 3rd, at least.
December 27th is like, you got time now. No, January 3rd is you're going back to work.
Fresh year.
December 27th is you have enough time to immediately crash out, go to the New Year's party, make out with someone messy, cause a whole new drama. 3 days later, back to the office, everybody's talking about it.
Back to you. Sorry that happened.
Yeah, no, that's really
It was not a prank.
unfortunate. Not a prank. But you'll find someone better who has a calendar.
You will. Next.
I just want to hard launch that. I just had, I believe, food poisoning. I'm literally sat here. From cheese. So I just like to join Phill Lester in saying, fuck cheese. Oh, my name is Karina from Brooklyn. Hi.
Wow, I felt that.
Okay, we need to have a conversation
they
about...
sat on the toilet.
You don't need to record the hard launches that soon after you've gotten the inspiration.
But we got like the raw emotion out of that.
That was very raw.
That was like
That was food poisoning 4D.
That was like an Oscar-winning cheese.
I felt that deep in my spirit.
I felt it deep in my belly button.
Yeah, it was coming up, it was coming out.
Yeah.
Also, the birds, very overstimulating, but great content.
Lots going on.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Wow.
If you want to send in a hard launch, send
Keep it brief and freaky.
Brief and freaky to hardlaunchpodcast@gmail.com. If you sent one ages ago, resend it. You know, just like...
if you're like, it was a banger and there were too many people sent them.
If you think we missed a banger, send it again.
Trust, guys. Yeah, thank you.
We're going to trot off into Patreon now.
I wish I had taken something
Yeah.
to dull the pain,
Maybe
numb.
I need to be numbed.
Yeah, you do.
That's what I'm saying. I'm this annoying just in person.
You don't need to be enhanced.
I don't need to be enhanced.
No, physically or emotionally.
Otherwise, don't fill me in.
I'm going to put a strict embargo on Phil's belly button.
Okay, that's gone.
That's actually a list of banned topics and it's
Sure.
going there.
If you want to trot over to Patreon, we're going to be having an after party.
Where apparently Phill says all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh yeah, sorry Mary Berry again. What's even going to happen?
Who are you going to say about who this week?
Who are you going to call?
Whose wall?
No one's wall.
And what's being kicked up at?
It's all staying.
Okay.
Join us at patreon.com/Dan and Phill. I hope you have a lovely week. And Dan, do not die while you're skiing because I can't do this on my own.
And Phill, do not die anything green or pink. Pinky promise? See you next week.